Coming to you live from the One More and I'm Out of Here studios. It is myself, Jason Kiefer, and my very special, lovely co-host, Joe Billy 007.
Hi, everybody.
Filling in for Dano, who is currently on the airwaves of, as he calls it, the Blowtorch 700 WLW, the AM radio station here that reaches out to many airwaves. And then Andrew, I believe, is driving up to Michigan. And I actually should send him an email just in case he wants to join. But we welcome you guys for this pre-Christmas festivities.
Happy Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I like it.
Oh,
Good.
That was a good one.
You know what? Dan,
It's almost like I'm a pro at this.
Dan could actually learn from you there. Dan always has a little bit of trouble. But no, here we are. We wanted to get one more episode out before the holidays, before Christmas Eve and Christmas. Everybody's going to be busy. So pretty much figured out nobody, unless you're traveling, we're going to be listening. So you can download this one as you're in your travels. Just don't have the kids in the car.
Download it and listen to it on your flight.
Or your flight.
Yeah. I do that on the plane all the time.
You killed it. That's why our downloads are so high.
There's no singing in the North Pole. Yes, there is. You sing all the time.
Oh, this
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I thought it'd be festive with this hat. This hat's driving me nuts, but
Looks good. You look jolly AF.
Jolly AF. Your shirt is jolly AF. That is factual. But we've been a little bit away from you. We had a slight snafu scheduling wise last Friday. So we're going to cover some of the things that obviously you guys have probably already seen, but then some things that are very current. But Jill, I want to know, what is your best Christmas present you've ever received?
Ooh.
Before we get into all this diatribe.
That is a tough one.
You wanted unrehearsed, so that's what you
true.
got.
I think the best gift in total that I ever received was what you got me for my 40th birthday, the matching purse and wallet set. You killed it. You also did great for our first Christmas together, our very first Christmas together. Got me my perfume.
We're not talking about me.
Victoria's Secret gift card.
I know I'm pretty legit. Everyone out there knows I'm pretty legit. Over the course of your whole entire
gift
life
I've ever received.
It's a hard question.
I mean, I did like the Easy Bake Oven a lot when I was little. I asked for a Barbie dream house. My mom was cheap and she made me one out of like a cardboard box.
Balsa wood.
It did have, oh no, it wasn't even wood. It was like legit, like a refrigerator box or something, like cut in half. It did have multiple stories though. And she made stairs that she folded like accordion style out of construction paper. It was quite clever.
It's pretty,
that's pretty
fucking clever.
Every single year I asked for a Power Wheels. And I wanted a Power Wheel so bad. And my parents always were like, we don't have enough room in the garage. Now you saw how my dad packed shit in the garage. But I'm like, please, we have like a 3-car garage for 2 cars to park in it and a ton of room. And I never got a Power Wheels either. But the Easy Bake Oven was a good one.
All right.
And jewelry.
That was big. I mean, that was a big deal way back in the day.
It set me on my path of not being able to bake a damn thing, but being able to critique Holiday Baking Championship with the best of them.
That is so
I sit on my couch, not making one damn thing. And I'm like, oh, your ganache is lumpy. That's gonna, you didn't allow enough time for the blast freezer.
That's never going to cut the mustard here.
No.
Now, Rookie. Zoe, my stepdaughter now, I can say my officially stepdaughter and her daughter can bake like a champ. Like, she's amazing.
Yeah. She's great at baking. Not so much at the cleanup after the baking. She just kind of leaves shit everywhere.
Guess what? That that falls on us, and that makes us look like idiots. So, shh.
No, I did tell her last time she wanted to bake some brownies, and I said, okay, fine, but I just cleaned the kitchen, so you have to put everything back.
You have to clean
it all up, and she did. It's a work in progress. She is 13.
What
was your best Christmas gift ever?
My best present ever probably was a Nintendo, because that's when it was like hot and heavy. But then Nintendo kind of went away, and as I got a little bit older, I mean, not much, then Sega came in.
Oh, do you have like the old school Nintendo or like the N64?
Oh no, I had the old school
one.
But here's where my Christmas got fucked.
Oh no.
So Nance, R.I.P., love you, my mom.
Cheers to Nancy.
She I had a regular Nintendo.
Yep.
So I'm playing Mike Tyson Punch Out, all the great ones.
Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt.
Contra.
Oh, yeah.
And
I love me some Duck Hunt.
I get a Christmas present from Santa. That is a Sega game.
Oh.
That does not fit into the Nintendo slot.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
So my mom said, well, maybe Santa made a mistake.
Sega Genesis.
And I said, no. Santa doesn't make mistakes. He makes these things.
Yeah. He knows what toys.
He makes things. He doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that Santa wasn't a real thing.
Oh.
So if you have your kids listening.
Oh, well, you should say spoiler alert before you say the spoiler, babe.
Well, it already happened.
I know.
And I put this as explicit language anyway, so they shouldn't be listening anyway.
Ooh, Falk got a N64 for Christmas when she was 8.
I had one after I stopped believing in fucking Santa.
My parents had the old school Nintendo that I actually had for a long time and took I took it to college with me, and I like played all the old school games.
That was
Zelda. My parents loved Zelda.
Oh, Zelda, yeah.
It was me and my parents each had like Zelda profiles. I was like 4. I don't know how I was playing Zelda at 4. I probably wasn't any good, but
I wasn't good at like fucking 12. So don't worry about it.
That's funny.
But no, so that's a Christmas memory that I always mess with my mom before she passed away. I'd be like, hey, remember when you ruined my Santa Claus experience? Maybe he made a mistake.
That's all right. No. Zoe rummaged through the closets. All her friends, one of her friends at school found their elf on a shelf in the house. And Zoe so deeply believed. She was 9, almost 10, because Zoe's birthday is 5 days after Christmas. She was about to turn 10. And she believed so deeply. She was like, well, I'm going to go look in our closets and I'm not going to find anything. And that'll prove Santa is real. So she went rummaging through the closets while I was at the gym. And I came home from the gym. I was hangry. I did not react well. That was not my prime parenting moment. Because this was
not
like
the time to fuck with Mama
This
Bear.
is like a week before Christmas. This happened. I was like, perfect. Christmas is ruined.
Well, guess what? She's either going to be a detective,
a
lawyer, or just a thief.
One of the 3.
Maybe
there we go.
She'll crawl in through your fire escapes. Make sure you lock your doors.
Yeah.
She will steal all your presents. She will be the modern day Grinch.
We got a 67% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance.
But no, so we want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. If you celebrate it, whatever you're doing, hopefully if you don't have anything going on and you're listening to this, just know that we're thinking about everybody that pays attention to us. We appreciate you guys. I mean, it's been what we're working on 3 years.
Almost going on 4.
Yeah, close to 4.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
We appreciate everybody. But yeah, it gives people something to listen to while they're driving or whatever. So we appreciate that. And, all the likes and subscribes. But I used to hate Christmas.
You're like the Grinch. You and the Grinch.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like that. But I'm in a good mood this year. I'm in a good mood. I don't have to work.
That's true.
I got time off.
Love that.
I'm podcasting with you. And we've got so much to be thankful for, honestly. I mean, economy's doing well. Don't listen to the leftist. Since he'll be in here at some point, so he'll ruin the mood, I'm sure. But
we saw him over the weekend.
We did. We hung out.
Mm-hmm.
I should have taken a picture and sent it to you of me and him. We were like all embraced. It was amazing. I said, "See, look, we can get along.
Just not in the chats.
This is the time of year that we can get along, and then come January 2nd, then we go back. Then we go back to not getting along."
So Cincy is actually traveling back to visit his family in Minnesota. And we were trying to get him to be our like on the ground correspondent from reporting on the Somali fraud situation from
Somali east or west, depending on which way you look at it.
Live from Minnesota. But I think he's actually traveling today. So he might not be in the chats. He might be on a plane or driving.
If I don't get a video from him, though, I told him, I was like, I will give you $50 for a video of you hanging out with a bunch of Somalians. Just send me a video. That's all I want.
He just has to go to a pub. Just his local pub.
Just walk outside. You'll be fine. But so we digress. But we actually do hang. We see him. We hang out with him. Not often, but have good conversations. And I wish him a Merry Christmas as well. Him and his family. Even though he drives me batshit crazy. I'm hoping to see our new friend that was in the chat the last time, but I want to hit with what our thumbnail is. I love this. I absolutely
right into it.
I absolutely love this. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, yeah, Trump's a shit president. He's not doing this, that, whatever." I love the golden fleet of Navy battleships.
I mean, we're going back into the golden age. It's the golden era.
So Trump unveils.
Taylor Swift has her eras. Why can't Donald J. Trump?
We don't mention her on this podcast. Gross. Trump unveils golden fleet of Navy battleships, touts them as the more powerful than any ever built. So I'm going to read part of this article. I got a little bit of a video, but President Donald Trump announced a new fleet of ships Monday, known as the Golden Fleet, as he revealed he approved plans for 2 new, very large battleships, in quotes. As you know, we're desperately in need of ships, which is actually true. Our ships are, some of them have gotten old and obsolete, Trump said, flanked by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, War Secretary Pete Hegseth, and Navy Secretary John Phelan. Trump said the new ships would be 100 times more powerful than any battleship ever built, in an address and is from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, which people will bitch because he was doing it from there and not from the White House. That'll be like one of the things.
He's still working wherever he goes, unlike Biden, who was just sleeping wherever he went.
Correct. Renderings behind the president showed the new Trump class, in quotes, which is, they've got, and I don't know how, like, I guess a president can make it that way. I don't know. I'm not a military guy, but a Trump class.
Well, I think it's if you're the one allocating the funds or whatever, be like, this is gonna be the Trump class.
Because I've heard class, but I'm trying to remember if there was an actual name or.
So I saw in the article the first one is going to be named the USS Defiant.
Yep.
What do you think is the over under that he names one of them after, or the second one after himself, like the USS Trump or USS Trumptastic?
Trump. I like Trumptastic actually. That's pretty good.
Well, I am in marketing.
I wouldn't be. I mean, honestly, it's a serious question. I wouldn't be surprised. We've had. I don't know who names the ships. Like if the acting president actually names them, but
there are a lot of other presidents who have them.
You have the Ford. You have the Eisenhower.
Yeah.
You have the Nimitz.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nimitz wasn't a president.
Is there Truman? I can't remember.
In the chats, help me, because I'm not sure. I don't know who actually names them, but I wouldn't be.
Does Reagan have a ship? He was a great.
I believe he does. I believe there is a Reagan.
USS Reagan.
I believe so. Don't quote me on it.
He should name his
it's
USS
Christmas time, so
Trumptastic.
give some leeway. Give some leeway, But
I'm going to trademark that real quick before the show ends.
I would not be surprised if there is not a USS Trump.
Babe, wouldn't that be amazing if that's how we get to retire? Is I trademark USS Trump-tastic and then he has to pay me to, or I trademark USS Trump and he has to pay me for the naming rights.
Fuck this podcast.
And then we both, oh shit, I better get online right now. Nobody act like you heard that. That's my idea.
Nobody act like you heard it.
It's on. I have intellectual rights right now.
No, you've said it. Yeah, you've said it. Nope, nobody can take one more in the matter because we've already been using it. But
that's funny.
I don't know exactly how that works, like how the naming rights happen. But Trump-tastic, I like. Let's see, where was it? No, you got me all fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Trump said the Navy would immediately start procuring 2 ships, working up to 10 and eventually 20 ships to 25 ships in total, and would aim to have the first 2 within 2.5 years. So, that being said, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since we actually have developed new commissioned new ships, rather. But the technology has changed so much that I love this idea, and that's why I made this thumbnail the way I did. And I think we have the ability to do it and pretty much crush everybody. Now people are going to be all bullshit about it, and I can't
always.
I can't wait for it. But I'm going to play this video of the press conference.
It's my great honor to announce that I have approved a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of 2 brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built, battleships. You know, you used to build the Iowa, the Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times there'll be 100 times the force, the power, as commander.
And again, of course, people are going to criticize and be like, "Well, he can't even talk right. He can't do this right." This is a long time coming, to be honest with you.
I wish that clip that you showed had been like a little zoomed out. Did you happen to see Marco Rubio was standing off to his side, and he looked like a kid who was just like at his dad's event, just like bored out of his mind. He's like looking all around.
Well, it doesn't involve him.
I know.
He's like,
it was just funny.
He's like, if it was Hegseth that way, I'd be a little bit more concerned. But Rubio's like, dude, I got to get on a plane to go do some foreign affair type shit, which is again what we're gonna roll into. But I love the idea, and if we have the money, which tariffs and everything else are bringing money in, depending on, again, which side you're on. Are you done trying to trademark your shit or what?
Trump-tastic was actually trademarked by an individual, but it's abandoned as of 2017. Jennifer Smith let her shit go. Now it's fair domain.
Now it's fair domain.
It's fair game.
Now it's locked in.
Mm-hmm.
The president said that the battleships will be equipped with advanced weapons, including hypersonic missiles, electric railguns, and high-powered laser systems, as well as nuclear-capable sea-launched cruise missiles currently under development. Trump also said the ships would feature state-of-the-art defensive systems and carry which amazes me, because I already know, like, with people that I know in the military, that the weapon systems they have and the defensive systems they have is amazing already.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what is on the horizon.
Building a modern ship. The thing that's crazy too is, having gone out to Hawaii and toured some of those, I think it was a USS Missouri. It's wherever the peace treaty was signed, like basically ending World War II. But some of those ships, if they're still in service and cruising around out there, those are like archaic, just metal boxes on the sea. It would be amazing to see what we could actually do. nowadays. But I saw he said that during World War II, we used to churn out 4 ships a day. Now, obviously not all battleships. They were like ships of varying, sizes and purposes and whatever. But I can't imagine that speed of being able to build that many and turn out that many at any given time, considering how long it takes to build stuff nowadays.
So one of the most famous aircraft carriers, the USS Nimitz, and great, he's talking about battleships, not carriers, but the USS Nimitz, I just watched a video. It was coming into port for its last time. And it was, it was launched in 1972, commissioned in 75. So, I mean, that and that's a carrier. That's a carrier versus a battleship. So, like, I was just trying to real quick to put some context into
how old our
fleet is. I mean,
our government wastes a ton of money on stuff that's way less useful than ships and things to protect our assets and protect the homeland.
The oldest battleship still afloat is the USS not
Constitution.
Not that one. That's not what I wanted.
Oh,
that it's still afloat.
it's floating.
It's
not sinking. It's not going anywhere, but it's at least not sinking. So it's got that going for it.
Yeah.
Well, how old is the USS Constitution that's still floating?
Fucking old.
Speaking of Christmas gifts and Battleship, did you ever play Battleship when you were a kid? Were you good at that game?
I was okay. I wouldn't say I was great, but I'm good at like shot Battleship. I'm better at
what's that? Oh,
where you make a grid.
You make it a drinking game.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, we should do that.
Weird.
Christmas
shocking. Let's see. God damn it. I need my Navy guys in here.
We need our producer on the horn doing our research.
Fucking John's not here.
I could only research one thing at a time. I was researching trademarks.
Well, you were like deep diving.
Well,
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think that's that's a better use of our tax dollars being spent than a lot of the other shit they waste money on. So
correct.
I'm excited to see the Golden Fleet. I hope Trump puts like a golden Trump head, like gold leaf Trump head on the mast or whatever. Like, you know how like pirate ships used to have like the mermaid or whatever, like the half naked mermaid on the front.
Yeah, show them titties.
I want Trump to have like a golden Trump head on the front of like the USS Trump.
Well, hey, keep holding your breath. You might see one. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if it was like this.
I'm gonna send a suggestion. I'm gonna send a letter. What do we got next? Where are we going?
Oh, we got all kinds of shit.
Speaking of seafaring.
Oh yeah, we can go there. See how that works. Everybody's all bullshit about. Ooh, we're shooting down fishing boats. Venezuela fishing boats.
I wasn't aware that cocaine was a viable bait for fish.
It is for whores, but not fish.
Well, depends on what you're fishing for, I guess.
Take a gander at this. I could watch it. I could watch this shit all fucking day long.
Yeah.
All day.
Also fishing boats. Just my parents had a fishing boat down in Florida, and boats that are legitimate fishing boats and speed boats are two different things.
Right.
Those are two different boats designed for two entirely different purposes, and there is no reason that a fishing boat, a legitimate fishing boat, needs to be equipped with like 4 or 5 engines and be able to go, 50 to 60 miles an hour. You are trying to outrun something at that point.
Yeah. And a lot of like the former footage, like when it first happened, you saw all these 55-gallon drums. Well, I can guarantee you it wasn't bait.
No.
There's barrels full of bait where they're like, oh, they're baiting, nets and whatever. Because when you're running on plane,
right,
at, we'll just say,
let's say 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, whatever.
That's one of the numbers I heard on the news.
So when you're running like that, any bait that you're throwing, you're losing.
Right.
So that makes no sense. Also, no evidence of fishing rods.
Nope.
And
apparently, they were waiting to get out to the very middle of the ocean before they busted out their rods.
And they're not in Alaska, so they're not catching Alaskan king crab.
They're not.
Or they're dropping pots.
Correct.
Because I watched that fucking show.
Oh, yeah. The Deadliest Catch. Oh, that's a good show.
I watch that show all day.
That would be an interesting job. That's a very dangerous job, though.
And yes, you could smuggle shit on there, which will roll into like seizing tankers and whatnot, because those are big ships.
Yeah,
these are small boats,
right?
And
yeah, they're not catching cod for fish sticks off the coast of Venezuela.
They're not getting you ready for.
I'll say that
they're not getting you ready for Lent.
Nope.
To keep, what was it? Cod, whitefish, and all that bullshit. I don't eat any of it, so I don't care.
I'm pretty sure that is like a cold ocean kind of fish. Cod. I think it's mostly like up near Alaska or like Maine.
It's all fucking.
I don't think it's off. I don't think they swim off the coast of Venezuela. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely. No, definitely not. So I love this guy. And if you don't follow him on TikTok, follow him. But he's got a great statement. But Mark Wayne Mullen, I absolutely love him. He does a bunch of just, even if you don't like him, he does a lot of neat TikTok videos of showing you, if you've never been to the Capitol, never been to Washington, D.C., gives you like kind of some behind the scenes looks of what all the oldest buildings in our country are.
Mm-hmm.
And very cool. But I like him anyway. And you can disagree with me, and that's fine. But his take on all of the narco stuff, I think it's perfect.
Losing patience on the whole thing, because I think it's ridiculous that we're having this conversation, because underneath Obama, he had 500 strikes, 3,700 different individuals were killed. There wasn't a big show about this. What you guys are all upset about is the hemisphere that's working in. The hemisphere is, these are drug terrorist organizations. The same people that Obama went after, some people we've been over for the last 24 years, were terrorist organizations that were wanting to kill Americans. There has been more Americans killed because these terrorist cartels drugging our streets, drugging every one of your old streets, every one of your old towns, every one of the audience's towns. They killed more people in 2024 on our streets than we lost in the entire Vietnam War for U.S. personnel. These are terrorist organizations that are poisoning our streets. The president has the authority to do so. The argument is it's too close to our shores. Does anybody doubt that these are terrorist organizations? Does anybody have a question about these being terrorist organizations? So what's the difference between Obama attacking these individuals when they were deemed terrorist organizations in the Middle East versus the ones that are here right now poisoning our streets? That's what the whole conversation is about. Guys, I'm losing.
That's a fair question. Valid point.
And actually, Obama, and I don't have the clip, but I can get it for the next show. Obama okayed exactly what Trump is doing right now.
Right. And it's amazing when people only have this righteous indignation when it's Trump doing it. If Trump takes the exact same position that was previously held by Obama, Hillary Clinton, or Joe Biden on a wide varying range of issues, they were totally fine with it when it was Obama, Hillary, or Biden's idea. But as soon as Trump does the same thing and agreed that, they had something going there, for example, Obama deported more people during his 8 years in office than all of the other presidents combined. And did we hear any major uproar about deportations under the Obama administration? I do not recall that. But now that Trump is doing it, now Trump is evil, ICE is evil and racist, and, forget the fact that people broke the law to get here in the first place. And the fact that they are concentrating on, the worst, the violent offenders. Now, if you're somebody who is here illegally, who's like hanging out with your cousin who happens to be, somebody who has convicted or committed crimes while he's here, they're not just going to ignore you when they walk in the room to get your cousin. If you're also here illegally, you are going to get swooped up during that raid, but the intent was not to grab you. The intent was to go in and grab your cousin who is on their list.
Yeah.
But they're not just going to like walk out the door and act like they didn't see you also sitting there.
Yeah. And you've got, and again, I don't have the story up for this show, but the Maryland father, Abrego, who was just released, he's going to spend Christmas in his house. I think is absolutely ridiculous.
Good for him. With the wife that he beats?
Yes.
Allegedly.
Just to make it clear, YouTube.
Yeah.
Look at this. Allegedly.
Okay.
But
well, that's holiday.
But there's a judge that said, well, no, Trump can't do that. Even though he was convicted or charged, and they knew he was illegal.
Yep.
And they knew what he was affiliated with.
Right.
This is the world that we're living in. And this is a world that the left wants to happen and allow it to happen. And they're like, oh my God, look at the victory that we have. Well, we'll see.
I just don't understand.
We'll see how big of a victory it is.
I don't really understand how this is like a bipartisan or a partisan issue. I feel like, safety, American safety and security and getting criminals off the streets should be like a universal. That's everybody's goal. All of us together collectively.
Yeah.
But.
And when you try to do that and you have everything that Trump does. So and again, we're not making this whole show about like all the Epstein files. There's so much shit that we missed over the last 6 days.
Did you talk about the hot tub pics and the beach pics?
No, but
Clinton?
we can't. I don't have pictures.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to get on Hillary's
I don't
radar.
Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I have a kid to raise.
I think it's.
I'm not trying to.
I think it's
on
amazing.
Hillary's hit list,
I think it's amazing.
Allegedly.
And I guess the DOJ was a couple days late from releasing all of them because they released more today. They were supposed to be released by Friday.
Oh, I didn't see what they released.
They released them today.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of redactions, and everybody's all bullshit. Like, oh, they're just redacting Trump. They're redacting Trump's name out of it and his pictures out of it and whatever. But that initial release just 3-4 days ago, where you got Hot Willie, in a hot tub. Look like James Brown, Eddie Murphy, that Saturday Night Live skit. Hot tub. He was fucking living his best
life on Epstein Isle.
And
good for him.
All of the pictures that are coming out, but of course,
he looked like he was naked on that beach too. And the woman's face was covered, but I'm not a betting person. I don't like gambling. I would bet my life that was not Hillary's naked body or very scantily clad body sitting next to him on that beach.
Would you want to make a bet on what the face looks
I
like?
was trying to envision it in a pantsuit, and I was like, nope, that's not Hillary. That's not Hillary.
Here's what the face looked like under the redaction. I know people. It was like this. Gross.
Not
gross.
cute.
Gross. Oh, old man wiener. It's gross.
Ew. And he was sitting on the sand naked. Like, can you imagine?
No.
How much sand is up that
not.
butt crack? He was not on a towel either. It didn't seem like.
I don't want to walk on the sand. I don't want to walk on the sand in bare feet. You've seen me on a beach.
I know.
Get
Your
freaked
Adidas
out.
slides all day.
I get freaked out. Grosses me out. But no, all those pictures came out, in the initial batch, and more shit's come out. And the left is like, well, I mean, they're redacting, they're pulling out all these pictures of Trump. Trump has, and again, we've said this multiple times on this podcast. Trump has never denied flying on the flight, the Lolita Express,
Mm-hmm.
or being on the island.
Right.
But when he was there, his wife was there.
Right.
He's never denied any of that. And he hasn't denied any interaction with
Right.
Epstein.
But there was a definite falling out between the two of them. I think it's just like, when you and I get invited to some of the parties we get invited to in some of the neighborhoods, we get, we've partied in Joe Burrow's neighborhood before at different, benefits and whatever. And we get the invitation. We're like, ooh, yeah, let's go there. Now, would we have any way of knowing if people were doing, hookers and blow in the back room? No, we just get an invitation to a fancy party and we're like, hell yeah, let's go there.
If I
That
stumble
seems
upon
fun.
it. And I'm like, I didn't see shit, guys. I promise.
But, as soon as ignorance is one thing, but as soon as you know of illicit or illegal things going on that you are not down with, and you make a break from that person, you can't be. Now, if Trump did anything wrong, then I would say I would be the first person to say he and anyone else who's complicit in that abuse of young girls on that island or on his planes or in his New York properties or wherever all it was happening, everybody involved with that should go down, whether it was Trump or not. But the girl, Virginia, her last name starts with a G. I can't remember. She's the one who named Prince Andrew and had allegations of Prince Andrew. She wrote a book. She testified. She swore in a deposition that she was around Trump at those properties, but he never was involved or did anything inappropriate with any of the girls. She has unfortunately since chosen to take her own life, which is super sad and unfortunate. But if she was naming names and if she wasn't afraid to name Prince Andrew, then why would she have held out on naming Trump if he was involved?
Perfect question. Because anybody that we've hung out with and talked with, nobody's brought that point up.
She wasn't shy on naming names. She blasted Prince Andrew, who is now no longer Prince Andrew. He's just like Andrew fucking a fucktard.
Andrew, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Andrew, go fuck yourself. Give me your titles back, bitch.
Douchebagging him.
Yes. Oh, I like it.
He's a York of douchebagging him. That's what
we should get the job of naming shit in England. I feel like we'd do good at that.
I think we could.
They should, you know what?
All right, Charles, we're shutting this podcast down. Fuck this thing.
Call us up, Charles. We got your back.
Chuck. Hey, Chucky.
While you're busy going through your treatments and getting better, we'll run England from here remotely.
We know you don't trust your son
from
anyway.
The One More and I'm Out of Here podcast studios.
We know you don't trust your son anyway to handle it.
He definitely doesn't trust Harry. Will I think is a good. No, he's a good one.
He's
the prodigal son anyway.
Oh,
although you have that much money and neither one of them can afford or looks into fucking hair implants, you're sus. You're sus as fuck. I'm sorry. Your entire existence is paid for by the taxpayers of Great Britain and United Kingdom, and you can't get some fucking hair plugs up in that shit. Both of them.
I am a blue collar fireman, and I am worrying about my hair, and I'm getting my hair cut.
You have good hair
here in less than an hour. So
they have some unfortunate male pattern baldness going on.
I would definitely be.
Which is weird because I thought it's usually inherited from their dad still has good hair.
Well,
I thought it's inherited
for now.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
For now, unfortunately, I'm not making fun of anybody's issues, but
I am.
Well, he's got cancer. He's got cancer.
Not Charles. I'm not making fun of Charles' cancer.
Charles.
I'm talking about the kids with the baldness. They could go away to a spa weekend and come back with a full head of hair.
I'm just saying the inheriting. Is that mom or dad?
Maybe you inherit it from the mom side, and I don't know.
I
don't know what Diana's
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't know what Diana. Diana had a brother, but I don't know what he.
She had a great head of hair until
she did
until the car wreck,
R.I.P.
and then it was not.
R.I.P.
We're gonna listen to our buddy Kevin Murphy. We want to wish him a Merry Christmas.
Get your last minute Christmas gifts or New Year's gifts ordered.
If you're like me, you're gonna order right now.
We're not promising delivery by Christmas.
But you can say it's coming.
Hi, everyone. Dan Carroll here. Time to tell you about a great new sponsor for the One More and I'm Out of Here podcast. It's Murphy Engraving. Murphy Engraving is the place to go for your business, industrial, and personal engraving needs. Take a look at the Murphy Engraving page on Facebook, and you're going to see all kinds of unique items that really seem to take on a life of their own because they've been customized with an image, a name, or a logo, and all of it just really beautifully done. The acrylic sports awards that light up are especially creative and very cool. The customized bottles of bourbon, those are my personal favorite. And wait till you see what they can do with items that are made out of wood. The next time you want to recognize someone special or you're looking for that one-of-a-kind gift, you'll be glad you checked out Murphy Engraving. And a bonus, you're supporting a local family-owned business run by brothers Brian and Kevin, who is a lifetime firefighter and Air Force vet. At Murphy Engraving, they turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and at Murphy Engraving, we are American-made.
Oh, old Dano.
Kevin Murphy and his team are the best.
Yeah.
Get your custom engraved items.
Kevin's phenomenal.
Belated Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries.
If anybody's
groomsmen
local,
gifts.
and if anybody's local and just hang out with Kevin,
oh, he's
he
good
is
dude.
amazing.
He's good people. He's
awesome.
fun.
Funny as hell. All right, so let's see.
Where are we going next?
Let me get rid of this. Well, we can talk real quick about Dan Bongino. He's resigning after January 1st.
That makes me sad. I like Dan Bongino.
I'm not going to pull the story up, but he apparently is going, and according to Drinking Bros, and I don't have this for a fact, but Andrew Bailey apparently is going to be taking his place. But I would not be surprised, and I'm, again, going off Drinking Bro stuff, and Dan Holloway is very, very versed in that realm.
Is he going back to Fox?
Well, he'll go back to a podcast, most likely. He'll go back to his podcast because that's where he came from.
Yeah.
He was Fox podcast and then got picked. But
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. And again, I'm going off. I'm not pulling anything like I know something. I'm going off Drinking Bro stuff, but I trust Dan Holloway and a lot of his intellect and people that he knows. Is Cash Patel will probably be out here very soon.
Really? Why?
So I think Andrew Bailey will then end up being the head.
Why is Cash Patel going to be out? I think he's been doing a good job too.
He's been shit in the bed.
Oh, well, he has been coming out kind of prematurely on some stuff and then having to walk it back and retract.
And
which is part of the problem when you don't really have your ducks in a row and you try to. That's one of the double-edged swords with transparency when you try to release everything you believe to be true in the moment without knowing it to be true. That is a challenge.
I think there's a lot, and it's. I think he's obviously grabbing a lot of flack because he's, his girlfriend and using the plane, the FBI plane, but he actually explained it pretty well. He's like, I'm not allowed to travel any other way than what they tell me to.
Right.
Which I don't know that. So I don't know it for a fact.
But I believe him. If he says that, then.
But I'm like, I don't care.
I don't have a reason to doubt it. I don't have a reason to doubt that any of Obama or Biden's FBI people.
And he made a very great statement in the fact that I like Cash myself. I like him. I think he's doing a good job. But he was like, I'm allowed to have a personal life. And if I'm not allowed to travel and I don't live where my significant other, girlfriend, it doesn't have to be a wife, my girlfriend or whoever, my significant other of whatever type, they don't let me travel any other way, then I have to take it.
Yeah.
Now, and again, it's this way, that way. The left was saying like, well, I mean, you're just taking the plane to these different concerts and whatever. Well, it's a date. At that point, it's a date.
Yeah.
Because guess what? He's got security covering him.
Right.
You're paying for it anyway.
Yeah.
So whether he was in DC or whatever, so you could walk that back all the way to Obama the amount of
Right.
times he flew to
Hawaii.
Biden flying to Delaware.
Well,
And
I
whatever. I mean, I
yeah.
think it's all stupid. I think
we're not
those are
privy to
semantics.
the ins and the outs of the security and travel protocols for the upper echelons of our government. But assuming what he says is correct, those people in those jobs should get a reasonable amount of, like, as we all do, get a certain, number of vacation days, vacation time. I would assume those roles also come with vacation time and time off. If that is the only way they're allowed to travel, I don't care which administration they're working for, left, right, center, whatever.
Right.
They should get to use their time off to travel and be with their families and their loved ones. I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was, I think James Comey is a fucking criminal, but he had that job. He should have been able to be off during his off time and traveling for his family and loved ones. And if we're no longer spending millions of dollars on all of the bullshit that Doge cut out of the budget, like, what was it? Like Sesame Street in fucking Iran or whatever, and like all of this other shit. That's not our problem.
Oh, we were circumcising people in Uganda.
Right. So if we're no longer spending money on,
everyone hated Doge, but guess what? We all saw where money was going.
Right.
That jet fuel.
I mean,
and those man hours for the pilots.
I couldn't even try to think of some dumber shit to spend money on than what they were spending millions of our dollars on. Then I'm fine with paying for the upper echelons of our government to have protection, to have their time off, and to get to travel and go where they want to go on their off time.
I don't give. I mean, and again, I'm a cash fan. Me personally, I don't think he's done anything wrong. He's essentially a figurehead, just like Trump is. Trump's a figurehead of the government. Now, granted, our government is back and forth. Our
government's a bunch of feckless idiots who aren't doing anything. So Trump's actually getting in there with his executive orders.
He's actually
and his regular pen, not his auto pen, and getting some shit done.
Yes,
but
I
hear what you're saying.
And you take it down the level to the FBI director. If you're told you can't fly commercial, you have to fly this. We have a plane for you, and you have security. Obviously, he's going to have security around him. His off time is his off time. And I completely agree with that. Now, how he handled, some of these bigger issues where the left is saying, well, I mean, he let this slip through the cracks or whatever. We could sit here and nitpick everything. Like, I could sit and nitpick every fire incident that has happened. And if you were a law enforcement, you could sit here and nitpick every law enforcement incident that we could pull up. I mean, it's all over the internet. It's easy to armchair quarterback. Shut the fuck up. Let the guy do his fucking job.
They also solved the January 6th pipe bomber of both the DNC and RNC national headquarters on January 6th after just analyzing the same evidence and data that the Biden administration had for 4 years and did absolutely nothing with.
Yeah.
And they solved it in 10 months?
Yeah, probably. I mean, 10 or
11 months.
10 or 11 sounds right. And I mean, you can sit there and do the same thing with the Epstein files. Why didn't the Biden administration release the Epstein files? They had the ability. They
Great
had
question.
them. So it's tit for tat, and the tit for tat is over and done with, because I'm going to tell you from a personal aspect, I'm seeing what this commander in chief is doing right now. Whether you agree or whether you disagree, my stocks are going through the roof, which is amazing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't check them often, but when I look, they're there.
Yeah, anyone who has a 401k through work. And I'm sorry, but to sit here and after 8 years of Obama and 4 years of Biden, interrupted by one Trump presidency plus almost 1 year of a second one. But in 12 years of Obama and Biden administrations, if you seriously think that Trump's name was all through those Epstein files and the Trump administration is just not redacting it all out now, if you think that he's seriously in there and Obama and Biden wouldn't have blasted that and blasted his name and all the pictures and all the evidence and all the affidavits and the depositions and whatever, naming him after all the other shit they threw at him with the Russian collusion, the Mar-a-Lago raid for the documents, the this, that, and the other, the charges on his accountant selecting the wrong drop down.
Let's talk about that dumb bitch, Fannie Willis. Fucking idiot.
Oh my God.
She's
a clown.
And New York.
Yeah, but if you think
and what
he
was
was
York,
in there,
what was it?
Letitia James.
Letitia James, yeah.
Letitia James, Bonnie Willis, Fannie Willis, whatever it is. If you seriously think that he's in those Epstein files and that would not have come out when Obama and Biden were both trying to take him down from being a presidential candidate.
And Obama is still trying to take him down. And Obama is this guy in the background.
Yeah.
That's fucking working all this.
Yeah.
I can promise you that.
Like you're just so naive that it's almost sweet if you seriously think that.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. All right, they released some more. Oh, they redacted. And we're dealing with that on a local level where you have talked me off a ledge because there's a certain local Facebook page that I just get fucking infuriated over. And there's a crazy lady. I'm not going to say her name because it's not even worth saying. But
he got accosted at Walgreens.
I got accosted at Walgreens.
This lady's like, "Are you Jason Kiefer?"
This shitty little podcast. This shitty little podcast that we do. I enjoy it and I love it, and I appreciate you guys watching it or downloading it and listening to it in your car or whatever. But I got accosted at Walgreens.
I don't think it's from what you said on the podcast. I think it's from what you're firing off with those two thumbs on that political Facebook
and it
page.
Probably is. But she brought up the podcast. She goes, "You're part of the one more in a your podcast."
Oh yeah, she probably hates Pappas too.
But she knows Pappas.
Yep.
But guess what? He's my friend, and I'll defend him till the day I die. But I'm like, yeah. And she was like, "You're just disgusting." I was like, wow.
The art of the keep scrolling on by.
It's just literally 7:45 in the morning. I'm just trying to pick up some fucking Zyrtec. I'm trying to get Zyrtec. That's all I want. And this fucking lady just accosted me. It was absolutely amazing. But I was like, whoa, shit. All right. Apparently we made it. We did something.
Well, I gotta go to Walgreens later for our Christmas card, so I'll keep you posted.
We're not getting paid for this motherfucker, but we made it. We made it in fucking.
If anyone gives me shit, I'll be like, "I'm sorry, you might not have seen my shirt. I'm Jolly AF. You can't give me shit when I'm wearing a Jolly AF shirt. It's like in the rules.
But
it's the rules of life.
Again, literally coming off shift, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
That's when you know you've made it. You've hit the big time. Pappas gets accosted in Original Pancake House.
Gets assaulted.
And you're getting hit up at Walgreens. Speaking of getting hit up.
See? Look at that. Look at that fucking segue. Look at you.
Look at us.
You're a fucking natural at this. I know you go to the gym.
I do. I go to Crunch Fitness and occasionally Orange Theory when I really want to torture myself.
I heard about your while I was on shift yesterday. Yeah. I heard about your workout session.
My incident.
This isn't you.
No, I think that's obvious. This lady's in way better shape than I am.
Well, and you're a way better person, this lady.
Oh, well, thank you.
But going into Planet Fitness, like their whole big thing is it's a no judgment zone.
Judgment free.
And they got the lunk button that you could hit.
A lunk button?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like there's no lunks here. Like where you're dropping weights and shit, you can go and hit a button and tell them get the fuck out.
Oh, well, isn't that a form of judgment?
I'm sure it's fake.
People do that.
I'm sure it's fake. But that's their whole like premise is you're welcome.
Love that, though.
You're welcome.
It scares me every time I'm on the elliptical. I jump. I'm like, oh God. Fuck.
So Planet Fitness that was their whole thing. Was like, you're welcome. Doesn't matter who it is. You could be 700 pounds and you want to come in.
I love it.
And you're not going to get judged. Well, don't work there. Don't work there.
This woman's
because
right
as soon as you fucking do, and you tell somebody to settle the fuck down, well, you're gonna get the shit beat out of you.
Planet Fitness fallout. Viral video shows a woman attacking a gym employee.
Police say the woman was being disruptive, and when the worker told her to lower her voice, she lost control.
The victim's attorney tells us the employee was just trying to do his job when this woman started screaming profanities, leapt over the counter, and started
that
wailing
bitch
on him,
leaps like a
leaving him
gazelle.
with a broken nose. According to Miami police, the beatdown happened on Friday at this Planet Fitness on Southwest 8th Avenue in Little Havana. Investigators say this woman, 35-year-old Kiara Bryant, was causing a scene in the locker room.
Pretty sure that's not a workout shirt. Did she just change from her? Is that like a 3/4 length sleeve blouse?
The victim pushed her in self-defense.
Tied up under her
the arrest report
tatas?
goes on to say she was being constantly aggressive towards him while balling her fists.
I'll put my socks on for this
that's
shit.
when Bryant put on her shoes, leapt over the counter, and started punching the victim repeatedly.
You could
as
hear
he
that
tried
slap
to cover his
too,
face
in
and
the video.
didn't fight back.
She took things too
like
far.
a punch. What'd you call it?
Battered our client and
Sidewinder?
ultimately left him in the hospital with a broken nose and severe emotional distress.
This video shows Bryant in the parking lot trying to leave after the incident. Bryant was arrested and charged with battery and disorderly conduct, but the victim's attorney says he's hoping.
Yeah, that's not proper workout attire. I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm certain. I tied up a shirt like that when I went as Britney Spears from the Hit Me Baby One More Time video
of the injuries he
for
sustained.
Halloween.
We reached out to
my
Planet
freshman
Fitness
year of
for
college.
comment on the incident, and they provided us with this statement saying, "The safety of our employees and members is our top priority, and we have zero tolerance for violence of any kind in our clubs. We are committed to providing a safe environment. The franchise group worked closely with local police and have canceled the member in question." Bryant has since bonded out of jail.
The only thing that pissed me off about that statement was the lunk button was not pushed. That's the only thing that pissed me off about that. That was good shit. Like I said, that was a sidewinder coming across, broken nose. I get it. I could see where that would happen.
Yep. I mean, I know it's a judgment-free zone, but if I were judging, I'd say, I mean, she's pretty scrappy. She's pretty successfully scrappy, I would say.
Bosco said must be related to Cincy. I'm trying to grab some chats real quick.
Even in a blouse.
It was amazing. Like
who goes to the gym in a fucking 3/4 length sleeve, like professional work blouse that you tie up under your tits with your baggy ass athletic shorts? What the fuck kind of workout outfit is that?
You know,
I can't go to Planet Fitness because I would heavily judge that workout outfit for sure.
You know who goes in there or sits outside of there is this fellow.
Oh,
to anyone round. Do you know what he's been caught doing? Yeah, her husband just caught him with his dick out wanking in front of the wife. So this is what happens when you go around wanking with your dick out in public. Husbands might get the hump and come and bash your head in. Yeah, you'll keep your dick in your pants, won't you? You're gonna keep your dick in your fucking pants, you dirty nonce. Yeah, you got bashed for a reason. See that fucking face? That's what a pedo looks like. Her husband got you good, didn't he? Yeah. I'm fucking glad he did, you dirty pedo. Looking at his kids through the fence, wanking. Looking through the fence at his children, wanking, were you? You dirty, rotten nonce. They should fucking leave you where they found you. You keep that dirty dick of yours in your pants, yeah? You fucking nonce. To anyone round, did you know what he's been called?
I love hearing British accents when they're pissed off. British accents.
I've never heard a British accent say dirty dick before. It's kind of hot.
Dirty dick. You dirty dick. Quit wanking.
Yeah, that's gross.
So dude caught this dude wanking outside his fucking outside his fucking
Fence.
flat.
Oh yeah, his flat.
Because I called a flat.
Mm-hmm.
A flat over there. Yeah. And guess what? You got tuned the fuck up.
Well, that'll teach him.
I love seeing that. I love hearing that. Oh, I got
sad that it said the UK is now investigating the dad for protecting his property from a fucking peeping Tom. I don't know when Great Britain, when the United Kingdom got their priorities so backwards with what is a crime versus what is like a self-defensive behavior, but they are way on the wrong fucking track.
Well, I think most of it is because he put on social media, because now England, if you put anything on social media,
it's all police.
They're coming for you.
He should have probably just taken the video to the authorities themselves and let them deal with it directly.
All right.
But yeah, sad that their free speech is just not even existent anymore.
So, serious question, and I should have asked you this before we got married. But
would this have been a deal breaker? Is this a determining factor?
No,
because it's too late now. No backsies.
No backsies. No, I know. I told you, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck.
What's up?
Your thoughts on UFOs?
I have not personally seen one, but I do think that it is fairly like self-aggrandizing.
Now, I
think that we are probably the only sentient beings in the entirety of every galaxy. I think that would be...
That was actually a central word that you just said. Sentient.
Yep.
Can't even spell it, but I'm good. Do you believe in aliens? Outside of UFOs, do you believe in aliens? Because it's two different things.
Sure.
Two different things.
In fact, the only reason I would want to become president of the United States is to go... My very first action as president would go to Area 51. Fucking gas the jet up. We're leaving right after the inauguration. I'm skipping the parties. I'm skipping the balls. Get my ass to Roswell. I want to see those aliens and the spacecraft for sure.
All right. So real quick, we're going to dial this down, but a pilot of a private jet reportedly made an eerie discovery while flying thousands of feet over Rhode Island, marking the latest in unexplained encounters, baffling both experts and civilians alike. Newly resurfaced video shared on YouTube in October by Vast Aviation channel reveals the head-scratching moment. The pilot radioed the ground, which I have the audio for that, radioed the ground team at Rhode Island TF Green International Airport regarding a mysterious small silver cylinder hovering near the wing of the aircraft, telling air traffic control it appears to be standing still. So what I like in this video, let me get back here and stop this screen. What I like in this video is at the end. It's amazing. It's like pilot humor where they're like, oh, okay. All right, cool. We got it. Let's see. Let me find it. There it is. But the audio to this is awesome.
Small object that we just flew by, a small silver canister. Do you know what that could be?
49er Kilo. We've had no reports in that area. What altitude and directions the heading?
It appears to be standing still. I'm at 3,500 feet. It was right off our wingtip. Small silver canister.
Roger, thanks. Do you think it's a drone or is it like a balloon type?
I saw nothing attached to it. It was sort of hovering there. It was astonishing. I don't know what it was.
Creepy.
I want to believe.
Chronos 402, contact approach on 125.75.
25.75, Chronos 402. Good luck with the aliens. It's a strange small object that we...
I like that. Good luck with the aliens. I'd be like, let them know you come in peace.
The first part, creepy. And if you don't pay attention to aviation and aviation talk, like there's a lot happening as you're throwing, your headings and everything else, altitudes and whatever, but creepy. And
good luck with the aliens.
What's your vector, Victor?
Didn't
Good luck with
the
you,
government come out like 6 months ago and say like, yeah, aliens are real. UFOs are real. We've been researching this. We have a whole department. Like, didn't they come out and kind of publicly acknowledge that like 6 months ago?
Supposedly, but I haven't heard any more. Like I heard like one blurb, and then that was it.
Yeah. What you
once
didn't?
you
What do you think?
once you become president, then you'll know.
Once I become president, yeah.
Oh, I definitely think there's shit out there.
That makes me want to watch the second Independence Day with Will Smith. I never saw the second one. The first one was fire. When the hatch opens and he punches that alien in the face and he's like, "Welcome to Earth." Yeah. I want to see the second one.
I think that would be you.
That probably would be me. I'd be like that bitch in Planet Fitness, sidewinding an alien.
Sidewinding an alien. There you go. Well, in true to form, Kiefer fashion, we do have a teacher that showed her face.
Gross.
High school music teacher surrendered to law enforcement after she was accused of grooming and sexually abusing a student after his father passed away.
Oh, that's awful.
Even worse.
Aw.
The victim was reportedly had sought help from a professional therapist as a result of the alleged abuse, which began when he was 14 years old and lasted through the remainder of his childhood.
That's terrible.
And unfortunately for you guys that are listening, you can't see the picture of this wildebeest that is on the screen.
I don't think she's not the worst.
Well,
she's not the worst.
She ain't the best. She ain't the best. Have you ever? Well, here, hold on. Let's make it better. Let's make this better.
That's you're losing that term very loosely.
Or worse.
Right.
Because ironically, we have another one.
This came courtesy of our friend Dexter Pitts, who is a teacher, He's a law enforcement in Louisville.
Or outside of Louisville.
Outside of Louisville.
He used to work for Louisville. Louisville teacher charged with having sexual conversations with a fifth grader. I don't know what NTI is. It says during NTI. I don't know what that is. Let's see.
Now that lady definitely looks busted. She looks like she's been beaten with a rubber fire hose about the head and face.
Well, I don't know anybody's intake photo or mugshot. Looks good.
She's looking rough.
But even in my wildest dreams, I could not paint her in a clean face. Like, oh yeah, that's nice.
No,
that would be good. So this is not like a cheerleading coach. That
fifth grader. That's gross. I mean, that's all gross, but like fifth grade is like 9 or 10.
Fifth grade teacher in Louisville was arrested Monday when she allegedly tried to meet up with one of her students after having sexual conversations with them. According to her arrest citation, Louisville Metro Police detectives, which I believe we know somebody that's on this case, contacted by Jefferson County Public Schools on Monday, and this was, when was this? December 16th. So about a week and a half ago. Let's see. Graf is a fifth grade teacher. She was looking at conversation between Graf and the student, which included discussions of oral sodomy with the student.
Ew.
According to the police, Graf planned to meet up with the student later Monday, but arrested while picking him up near his home.
Gross.
I don't know that they name his age in here. Which is fine.
Sodomy.
It's still gross. It's gross regardless, but we always have to pull a stupid teacher in. But according to her arrest citation, Graf admitted to the conversation when questioned by police. In a letter to the families, the school said she would be reassigned. And again, this is a week and a half ago. Reassigned and won't have any contact with students during the investigation. Judge ordered Graf to have no contact with minors in court. Weird. Shocker.
I'm sorry. She's been arrested for this. She admitted it, and she's just been reassigned to a role that has no She's not been actually fired yet by her job.
And again,
for sexting with a 10-year-old, fucking creep.
Oh my God, it's almost like we're at home. If you would have listened, that was a week and a half ago. I'm pretty sure.
I know, but
she is relieved of duties.
Even as of that article,
see, you guys see what I'm dealing with.
You
see what I'm dealing with here.
And she just got reassigned to a non-student facing role. Gross.
You can't be around.
5th grade is like 10 or 11.
You can't be around kids when you're in jail.
Well, that's true. Unless she was released on an OR bond like our weak ass judges here in Cincinnati.
God, Pappas would love you right now. Pappas
That's
would
so
love
gross.
you right now.
I feel like there is something profoundly wrong with you as a human. If that is your proclivity, I don't think there's any curing it. I don't think there's any amount of like therapy or rehabilitation, kind of redirection. I just lock them up, throw away the key, protect the children. That's my thought.
I don't have a whole bunch of story on this, only this fucking Instagram shot. But how do you steal $1.5 million worth of chicken wings?
What? 1.5 million? How? Where do you even? Our freezer hardly holds anything. How do you even store that many chicken wings?
I don't.
$1.5 million.
I don't know how long it went on. Like this, I just saw it and I just grabbed it. I don't have a whole lot of context to it, which I'll let Sitzy fucking bust.
So
she
stole from Illinois school worker. So she stole from the school cafeteria.
Probably cafeteria. Yeah, cafeteria worker. $1.5 million.
I mean, I loved me. First of all, our school never served chicken wings. That was not ever one of the menu items. But chicken patty on a bun day was bomb as fuck. I could get down with some chicken patty on a bun. But I think that I would have a hard time stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken patties.
I just pulled that up just because Christmas time, the Grinch.
That is ridiculous.
You stole you Grinched $1.5 million worth of chicken wings.
Like, you just have to give it to everybody. Like, oh, I got another shipment. Everybody come get your chicken. Like, there's no way you can keep that much chicken good for any period of time. I mean, unless she was stealing it over like 20 years.
I'm sure it was a long time.
That is crazy.
She was like, ooh, I'll take these. And ooh, I'll take these.
For them to be able to calculate that, though, like, how long were they investigating her? Like, keep tabs on Betty. The chicken wings. The chicken wing inventory is suspiciously light.
Chicken wing Patty. She got a nickname.
Should we end on Frosty?
Oh yeah. Where's that at?
Speaking of the Grinch stealing chicken wings.
Oh yeah, I got it here. Hold on.
We got another Christmas story for you all.
And then we're out because I gotta get a haircut.
Oh yeah. What time is your haircut?
Frosty actor at Three Families. Tyrus.
Wow, he went for me.
Yeah. This story's so great. It was recently revealed that Jackie Vernon, the voice actor for Frosty in the 1969 classic Frosty the Snowman, had 3 secret families before marrying his 4th wife. And get this, according to his son David, Jackie had multiple abandoned sons, all named Ralph.
Yep.
Will you look at Frosty ever the same?
Really? Come on, man. There weren't no cell phones and stuff.
Yes.
You know how it was back then? You meet a nice gal and you set up a house and you have a child and she ends up wanting you to be respectful and monogamous and pay your bills and come home every night. That's a lot for a guy who pretends to be a snowman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his job is only good a couple months out the year. That means he's at home hearing about...
There was only one movie.
Yeah, it was like...
What else was he doing?
Exactly.
Well, we know now.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had a lot of free time on his hands. And back then, when your dad said, hey, I'm going to go get a carton of cigarettes and milk, it was a crapshoot. You didn't know he was coming back because then he could just set up shop and then the very next town over and you'd never know.
Yeah, there was no, like you said, no internet, no cell phones. You could have 10 families.
And he was clever because his first line, every time he came on the TV set was, happy birthday. So somewhere, one of his many bastards would be like, oh, that was for me. That was for me. And where have you been, Dad? Didn't you see my movie? I melt away every winter, and I'm gone for months. And then I come back every so often. He had the perfect role for the greatest deadbeat dad in the history of deadbeat dads. He should be on the History Channel.
Yes. You know, Tudor, he struggled, apparently, with obesity, depression, addiction to drugs. Could that be caused by having 4 wives?
So there you have it. That's a way to bring in the Christmas cheer.
So frosty fucks is what you're telling me.
Frosty fucks, and if your dad went out for ports and never came back,
3 abandoned families, and he finally settled down with the 4th. First of all, that 4th woman, she had to have some moves. Secondly, if you were trying to get away with hiding multiple secret families from each other, naming your son, all your sons Ralph, brilliant. Because then my sister's name is Lindsay. For the first 10 years of her life, she was known as Jill Lindsay because my mom would start to say Jill and then would realize that she was saying the wrong kid's name and would say Lindsay. So if you're trying to not get found out by calling the wrong kid's name and they're like, who the fuck is Sam or whatever? He's like, no, just name all the boys Ralph. It's easy. I know who I'm yelling at no matter which family I'm with. It's kind of genius, actually. Yeah. Frosty was semi-genius with his scam.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, it's a terrible idea, but I mean, he got away with it for how long? How many Ralphies exist because Frosty fucks?
Because Frosty fucks.
Jimmy Durante. To Jimmy Durante, rest in peace.
Everybody, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm hoping to maybe get another podcast in between Christmas and New Year's, but if not, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I appreciate my co-host /
ball and chain
better half as co-hosting. But no,
thank you for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody. We love you. We miss you. We hope everybody has a fantastic holiday, no matter what you celebrate over the past or next couple weeks.
No, it's Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas, but
Merry
I mean,
Christmas.
you might have some Jewish fans. You might have some.
Hanukkah's over.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It just started.
No, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. But
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
We love
Happy
you.
New Year.
Remember, tell a friend, subscribe, download the audio podcast because we're starting to move. We're seeing an uptick in the needle, and it's awesome. And we appreciate you guys. But have happy holidays, and we will see you. Merry Christmas.